As the Cats prepare for their first-round playoff game against the Bishop McCourt Crushers, I had a chance to catch up with J.D. Robinson ahead of tonight's game. After Monday's game against South Fayette, how do you guys take away positives after a slow start?
I think we played really hard, and that's really all that matters. We didn't get the outcome we wanted, but we played a good game against a good team, and we need to keep that rolling going into playoffs.
Throughout the season, what has your mindset had to be a constant contributor to the team?
I think just helping out best I can, not necessarily scoring goals or anything like that, just wanting to win and wanting to play well. That's all you really need to do. You can contribute any way possible, whether it's offense, defense, power play, penalty kill, whatever. Just being out there helping the team win.
As of late, you guys have had trouble winning games. How do you guys have to push through and win these games as playoffs approach?
I think we just have to come in with a good mindset that we're going to win. We can't come in with that defeated attitude. Just come to the rink ready to play, ready to win, and I think all the problems will go away.
Playing against a team that you guys have had great success against this season, Bishop McCourt, what do you guys have to do to move on to round 2?
I think we just have to come out hard and fast like always. It's a playoff game, so it's going to be a tough game regardless of who you're playing. So I don't think the game's going to be anything like the first 2 times. Like I said, it's a playoff game. It's a huge stake. We just have to come out hard and play our game, and we should have no issues.
Thanks, JD. Additionally, Richard Hillwig caught up with Payton Myers ahead of tonight's game.
Payton, last week against South Fayette was a tough one. Guys left everything out there. The 5-4 shootout loss. How do you guys move past it?
I think we just take away the positives from that game. I thought we played pretty well, especially coming back from a 10-1 loss against Franklin. South Fayette's, top 2 team in the league. So obviously, going to take away as much as we can going into playoffs, and it's something that we can look back on to take away only the positives.
Taking away the positives is one thing that you guys will look to try and do, as you guys have struggled with consistency. The positives that you had against South Fayette were what?
I think we put pressure on them. We're able to be fast, work it down low, work it low to high, and be able to kind of beat them in their own zone to get that ice time. I think we struggled a little in the D zone and sometimes getting it out, but when we did, we were able to break it in on them and to have nice neutral zone entries and offensive zone entries.
Now getting back to Ice Cats hockey has been a struggle for you guys as of late. When you guys were winning in November, December, and January, what did Ice Cats hockey consist of then?
I think it was just fast and supportive. Each guy knew their role and was able to take that out on the ice. And so getting back to Ice Cats hockey would be obviously picking up that speed, picking up the guys we need to pick up, each person doing their job, whether it's going out, getting chances, or going out and just eating away the other team's ice time or the other team's top player's ice time.
Your personal absence 2 weeks ago against Franklin Regional, how did it feel? Did it feel good to be back on the ice?
Oh, for sure. It felt good to be back with a bunch of familiar guys and be able to come back a little refreshed and learn some new stuff to be able to bring back to the team, hopefully make this playoff stretch, one to remember.
Now, I mentioned consistency struggles have been, an Achilles heel for you guys as of late. 1-3-1 in the last 5 since your win at Bishop McCourt at the War Memorial. What do you guys have to do in order to break through and find consistency here as you head into playoffs?
I think it's kind of just detached from the regular season now. It's a new season now going into playoffs. So obviously we need to get here, and that was the goal. So, the regular season's in the past, and what we have to look forward to is the future of playoffs. And, our last win was Bishop, so hopefully we can take the same mentality we took to beat them then and take it into playoffs now.
Do you think having a clear mindset going into playoffs will help?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think that's one of the biggest things we need to take in, especially having that record going into it. Just need to clear our minds and be able to say, hey, this is a new season. This is what we're looking for.
Bishop McCourt brings their high-end talent to the table every night. How do you guys withstand the pressure that they bring, and what's the way to attack Bishop McCourt?
I think it's just neutralize their top guys, taking away time and space and not allowing anybody to do anything with the puck. It's kind of hard to do what you need to do when you don't have that time and space, and so I think that's what we need to do against their top guys and take a lot of good shots on their goalie, because their goalie's one of their top guys.
The best way to get to round number 2 and the first program win in the playoffs since 2020 is what?
I think it's just that team mentality. Everybody doing their job, everybody looking for the same goal, and no individual effort really. We've seen I mean, back in November and December, what we can do when we work together as a team, that's what we're looking to do now.
Payton, I hope to see you in round 2.
All right, sounds good, Richard.